Good afternoon, Corey. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you so much for your time today. We chatted a little bit about what you're looking for location wise, and I think we've narrowed that down. So now, what I'd love to do is talk a little bit about your experience. I'm looking at your resume, and you've got some really great experience listed here. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you've been doing for work lately?
So the company I was just previously with in Myrtle Beach is Brightwater Senior Living. I did HR work as far as the hiring, orientation, employee files, I-9s, workers' compensation, and then also the business side where I took over petty cash, residents' invoices, and any kind of resident concerns and employee concerns.
Okay. And that was in South Carolina, and then you relocated back here to Florida?
Yes.
Okay. And what were you doing before that?
Before that, before I moved to North Carolina, we were in Ocala, Florida, and I was working with my sister at a solar company for almost 2 years. And before that, I worked at a real estate agency for a little bit. After I left Sam's Club, I was there for 18 years as a HR
Mhm.
coordinator. They actually eliminated the position within the company, so
Okay.
kind of just
Perfect.
was
So,
forced to leave there.
okay. So definitely lots of human resources experience, and you were doing that full cycle.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And of course, lots of admin experience as well. And HR and admin roles, I do find
Yeah.
definitely are transferable, and they do overlap some. So tell me a little bit about multitasking. Like how do you multitask? What's your method?
Um, I'm a big sticky note person and just prioritizing, what has to be done first and knowing what can wait. So I do prioritize my day by what I need to get done that day and what is the most important and go from there. Um, but I can multitask good. So there's been situations where multiple things are going on at once. And again, just prioritizing what needs to be done, first.
Okay, great. And with your HR experience, if we didn't have an HR position open, I mean, I feel like HR business and those positions they do come and go. So is that
Hmm.
if we didn't have something in HR and you weren't able to find something in that, what are your thoughts about working in an admin type role?
I like admin too. That's what I did at the solar company.
Okay.
I, like you said before, they kind of go hand in hand. I feel like it
Mhm.
just depends what kind of business it is.
Okay. And what about customer service? So most of your positions, it looks like either you had an internal customer being the employees, or you did have, the external customers when you were in the real estate office, and of course the solar company. What approach do you use if someone is unhappy, and they are, reaching out to you with
mhm.
concerns?
I feel it's very important to listen to them and show empathy and relate to their situation. Sometimes they just want to be heard. And once I feel
Hmm.
like they're heard, I think they feel better about the situation just talking to you about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, go ahead, and I made some notes on this. Let's see here, just to recap. So you've done, of course, HR, you've done admin. It looks like a little bit of payroll, and billing as well.
Yep.
Okay, great. And what about what software have you used that you are comfortable with? Of course, the most common are the Microsoft Office.
Yes, I've used Microsoft Office, Excel. I won't say I'm a pro at Excel, but I can get so much done on there. Um, and
Like
then
data
I've
entry,
used,
more so data entry for Excel.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
QuickBooks. I've used QuickBooks before at the solar company.
Okay, perfect. All right. Any CRM systems? What were you using with HR?
Paylocity.
Hmm.
Um, we were right before I left. We were just about to switch to UKG, but I didn't get trained on that. And then I've also used Workday when I was at Sam's Club,
Okay,
and
perfect.
the system before Workday, it was so old. It was like a Sam's Club original, Walmart original. So
Okay, got it. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this portion of the recorded interview, but don't go anywhere. I've got a few more things to
okay.
talk about. Thanks.
Uh-huh.